Can you pass? Oh, it's fun. I didn't know where the park was until we picked that.
Me and Tori ran that this morning.
Oh, yeah? All right, ready?
Okay.
Welcome to Healthy Happy Hour. We have a fun-filled night, other than learning how to lose body fat and your belly that just won't go away. We're going to be taste testing. We're going to be taste testing different meal replacement bars, and I'll try not to touch it right now because I will eat the whole thing. A keto, organic, legit banana cream pie that Shantae has made. I cannot wait
As
for
requested.
this one.
So all you gotta do is ask, and I will concoct and create something yummy.
If you'd like Shantae to put it up on the Healthy Happy Hour page, just ask. She's going to do it anyway, but she likes the requests to come into it. So before we get going, they had a little story that somebody had come by, a friend of mine, and said, Doctor, after the surgery, can I still play violin? And the doctor said, well, of course you can. And he said, well, great. I've never known how to play it before. Be here all night. I'm always here.
He is here all night.
So when it comes to
All day.
the meal replacement bars, here's how it's going to work. We have our very expert panel of judges
Oh,
lined up for it. They are going to taste each bar while I talk about how to learn how you can lose stubborn body fat out of the belly. They are going to have each one on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being this is awful, I never want to taste this again in my life, and 5 meaning I have to buy the company. This is so decadent, it is amazing, I love it. I'm going to taste each bar, and we'll figure out which one's the best. Shantae,
Yeah.
if you grab the bars and go over which bar is which as well.
yes. Yes. Wait.
So
Notepad.
every bar that we have here has no more than 5 grams of net carbs to go along with this. It is healthy, it's nutritious, gets you through the day. So while Shantae is grabbing all that, I'm going to get into some body fat stuff here. We're not talking about the gross stuff around your belly necessarily. I'm talking about visceral fat, the stuff that's going to take you to the hospital, cause your life to be short and unproductive, unhappy. Shantae's got her little helper over there. This is great.
Okay.
And just in case you haven't seen your expert panel of judges, George, lean your head in. George is dressed real nice, isn't he?
Much better, yeah, 2 of us.
So if you're going on an interview, people, just a little something, dress like George and show up early.
He's really trying to inch his way into the functionized world.
So as you may already know,
Okay,
When-
so this is A. So right A,
Shantae will go over everything.
bar A.
When you're burning body fat, you're actually breathing it out. You're actually breathing carbon out. And that carbon is retained from carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. You take in more carbohydrates, proteins, and fats than this carbon, then you expel and breathe out. You're going to obtain this extra body fat. The number 1 cause of body fat is inflammation.
Are you in your
Not sugar, not sitting around the house, it's inflammation. And this inflammation is caused by a myriad of things, and not necessarily sugar. You can burn off sugar. It's typically by rancid oils, sitting around. Enjoy it. Bon
Oh,
appetit.
right.
Ready, set,
It's caused by stress, chemical, emotional,
1 to
Physical.
5.
mental
Like
stresses.
it, don't
that
like
happen.
it.
Also known as the glycemic variability, when your blood sugar is up and down and up and down. Your body's not sure how to react, and you're going to
1
have
being the best, 5 being the worst.
inflammation.
By the way, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best.
ways to curtail and help with the glycemic variability. Exercise, physical activity. And here's a little couple caveats on that. It's been shown that when you eat, after you're done eating, that if you take a nice little walk, 10, 20 minutes, the blood sugar levels will stay far more stable. You're less likely to retain it as body fat. Also, studies have been shown that when you eat after you do some activity in the morning, again, you're less likely to retain body fat. That's a lot different than doing fasted cardio for the sake of doing fasted cardio. You're not going to lose any more necessarily, but you're not going to gain as a result if you end up doing that fasted cardio and then eat afterwards, as opposed to not. Again, if you have any questions afterward, just leave a DM for us, and I'll make sure to answer it in full detail. Everybody's getting to enjoy dinner here in a functionized way. Also, fiber. It's been known that you should have about 30 grams of fiber a day. Reason being, the fiber in of itself, one, it's filling.
And you get
Two, this is going to increase the short chain fatty acids. And when you have more short chain fatty acids, you're not going to convert the glucose that you're consuming into fat necessarily. Blood sugar is not going to rise up necessarily. Really? Are they doing the judging too?
Mm-hmm.
We got the little ones hanging out with this judging here. Cortisol levels. Cortisol spikes, you retain body fat. Keep cortisol level, you can retain this body fat.
You started this.
Sleep deprivation. When you don't sleep, glucose levels go up.
Bars.
Body fat goes up. We talk about sleep every single week and how vital it is.
Go.
Watching the judges here. The reactions. Snacking after you work out oftentimes puts back so much more than you actually burned. If you actually lift heavy weights, I've said this so many times, if you're lifting heavy weights in the gym and you're on it, I mean, you're a pro athlete on it, you probably burn around 200 calories, that's it.
There it is.
You have a shake that has 400 calories afterward, what's going to happen? You are better off actually not going to work out in the first place when it comes to calories in versus calories out. Over-exercising. You over-exercise, create inflammation. And what's the number one cause of belly fat?
Inflammation. High cortisol levels.
They heard you.
Yeah.
Chronic cardio. There's so much to be said about doing high-intensity interval training as opposed to just pounding away and pounding away and pounding away with running. Again, doing that adds inflammation. We don't want this inflammation. Say hi, Lila. Get in here. Get in here.
One of our taste testers. Come on, boy.
Specific adaptation for imposed demands. Whatever your body is used to, it's going to do. After you do an activity for a while, your body is going to adapt to it and then kind of start going backwards. You got to keep on training in different ways, doing new things for yourself that is going to keep you from adapting, keep you continuing on here.
Anyone like water to wash? Yes.
Cold exposure. Cold exposure has been shown to increase the brown adipose tissue, decrease the white tissue. This is far more thermogenic. This here is the powerhouse of the cells. You're going to be churning at a far higher pace than not. So, yeah, go in the freezing cold ocean. Take cold showers. Put ice packs on your body. Hit the cryo.
Stand in the garage naked.
Stand in the garage naked while you bend over and your pants around your ankles and you're playing fun little word games.
It's happened. You gotta do whatever it takes.
Food allergies. There's a lot to be said about food allergies. We're talking about IgG and IgE reactions. IgG reactions are going to spike those white blood cells. You don't even know if you have a piece of chicken. Right, Phil?
Yes, sir.
You have a piece of chicken, you get belly fat. Get tested, and if you ain't testing, you're guessing. Always test for success. Hypothyroidism is a big one. Slow thyroid. Again, get tested. Don't just do the TSH, T4 test. There's so many more, and so many more tests can be done. We're going to have Elle Russ on Thursday with Primal Kitchen, with the Primal Blueprint, and she's going to go over in depth thyroid dysfunction, how much is dysfunctional, what's dysfunctional, what tests to do, and different protocols that your doctor may not know.
How to fix it.
Our judges figuring this out. That was pretty quick. Lack of regular schedule. Eating on a regular schedule is going to actually help regulate blood sugar levels. Cause the bars.
The reference.
Oh, okay.
The week.
Cause you not to retain by having on a regular schedule. So if you're eating at 5 a.m. one day, 8 a.m. the next day, as your first meal, for instance. If you're eating dinner multiple times throughout, you're far more likely to retain body fat. So Shantae is going to grab the wrappers here to see what our unknowing, I mean very knowing participants and judging panel here tested. So we've got a bunch of keto bars here. Why don't you go over, Shantae?
Okay. Keto bars. They are all chocolate and they're all delicious. And this one here is the dark chocolate cocoa almond. So this was A. So we are going to eventually.
Who's got the
Yeah.
scores here?
Their scores.
You got the scores? Okay. So this is A.
This was A.
So what is A's score?
George
George?
gave A a 2.
A at 2.
2.
JP at 2.
I give it a 4.
Okay.
2, 2,
Should
4.
we tally them?
We should tally these.
I got
Thank you, Jorge.
That's why he wears the suit. Okay, the next keto bar. So all of these, that one had 20 grams of fat in this one and 3 net carbs. Not too shabby. The next one is a chocolate covered strawberry with 5 grams of net carbs and 18 grams of fat. So this is your B bar. This is the B bar.
What did B's get?
3. 3.
Wow, 3 across the board. Next we have the mint chocolate. So this is all-time favorite, but I can't eat them because I don't eat chocolate. So 19 grams of fat, 3 net carbs. What do we say, everybody?
4. 4. 3.
You gave that one a 4, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
4? 4, you 2?
You got a 4? All right. Good job. Good job. That's why we have multiple helpers. Chocolate peanut butter. Who doesn't like chocolate peanut butter bars?
The judges say.
3.
5, I know.
Wow. Believe it or not, I'm still middle of the road. That was a 3. 5.
33.
Bye.
That is Phil's favorite by far. Okay.
Got
Now we're
standard process.
switching over to standard process. These are, so 2 positions. They are amazing. Let's see what we've got here.
This one is kind of misleading a label that's got 4 grams of net carbs.
It does have 4 grams of net
The maltitol they put in there.
Yes, it is. And 200 calories, so still delicious. I think they're like a Nestle Crunch. That's kind of what I used to think of them.
Judges?
What do we think?
3. 4. It is not a Nestle Crunch.
Phil did not like that one, everybody. No, he did not.
And we got Quest.
And the Quest bars.
The
These
company
are a
that says,
staple.
seems like you're cheating, but you're not.
These are a staple in the boys' everyday life, right?
Favorites.
There it is. All right, last one. What did you think?
My
I
favorite.
give that one a 5.
Okay, JP likes the Quest bars. All right.
Jorge, do we have a winner?
We do. The Quest Bar.
Quest bar. Fascinating.
They are delicious. They have amazing flavors. The white chocolate raspberries is an all-time favorite of mine. That one's good. Fascinating, fascinating.
So we are going to partake in this pie now. We're going to have to shut off the cameras for that because this is going to get crazy when we start eating this pie here. As always, share this with your friends, share this with your neighbors. If you have ideas,
We'll have to rate the pie too.
we're definitely looking for more ideas that individuals are interested in. Please subscribe on Facebook, Instagram if you haven't already. Join our Healthy Happy Hour. It is free right now. We give thanks. Thank you for being with us. And remember, you're never too old. It's never too late. The mistake is never too big. Your destiny is bigger than your mistakes. Take that home. Have an amazing week. And as always, thank you so much for being with our family here at Functionized.
I gotta do an exercise.
Oh my goodness. Yes,
Hold the pie.
I will hold the pie. I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. So this week's exercise of the week. You're good.
Okay. It's just heel taps. Just 100.
100 heel taps every day.
Taps every day. If you get bored because you're not doing anything, do them again. Just, that's it. Side to side, side to side. Time yourself. You can have fun with it. Get your kids involved.
Any parting thoughts from our judging panel?
Happy to be invited. Yes, thank you to be a part of
Thank
the
you guys
show.
for being here.
Yeah.
And you get rewarded with pie now. Toodaloos.
Live functionized, everybody.
Thank you very much.
All right, Bill. I know you have. Give me those plates.